adoption.
Fast payment systems enable people to pay for things digitally and instantaneously.
We also find that collaboration between the public and the private sector in providing fast payment systems is important for adoption.
By any measure, these are the most successful ETF launches of all time. And
this isn't a fight about Bitcoin. The bill is a crypto digital asset bill.
So today there's $27 trillion parked at different banks around the world so they can make payments between each other. Our view is you can use a digital asset like XRP to do that in real time.
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP. Got some bags. Welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. Shout out to the latest sub. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing them likies. Go ahead, throwing in moon suits, throwing in pilot shades. Buckle up, because the future's extra, extra bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle. Cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 2.61 trillion, up about 5.3% in the past 24 hours. We got the total trading volume in the last day right around 196 billion. We had XRP in that number, 6 spot, right around 65 cents, up about 3.8%, creeping back up to that dollar range. We got Stellar XLM right around 15 cents, up almost 10% in the past 24. BTC 67K, ETH right around 36 hundo. We got Blur Networks right around 0.042, XDC right around 0.046. We got Songbird right around 0.015, Stronghold 007, Evernote 26 cents, is a right around 0.090. We got one from Weird Nation Unboxed to kick things off. Uphold shuffles 250 million. XRP as volume surges 20%. The amount of XRP moving around behind the scenes is insane. We got one from Linda P. Jones. Many people are perplexed by what's happening in the crypto markets. It was supposed to be the year of Bitcoin, but it looks like it's the year of the meme coins. So what's happening? There are three things causing this. Hedge funds are investing into meme coins. Meme coins are providing greater percentage gains than Bitcoin. Most importantly, I think that it's likely the year of the meme coins. Why? Because next year we may get crypto legislation. This year we'll get stablecoin legislation. Next year, crypto. That means that this year is the last year you can buy meme coins and make a killing. It's all a cycle. This is the fourth year of the cycle, which is like 2020 all over again for crypto. Hot, hot, hot. You already know meme coins are speculative. Investing this year may make you a bono, but look for a time to sell them next year. The profits this year will soar and then they'll fade away like the dot-coms did. They were fun and lucrative while they lasted. We got one from Truth Labs, Boring Sleuth. Looking at Vitalik Buterin and Ethereum's are on the move. The wallet which transferred 500 Ethereum has only exchanged digital assets with Ethereum Joseph Consensus, Cumberland, and Buterin.eth, and then it's 8.5 year history, cashing out, providing liquidity. What do you think they're doing? We got Anders X Anderson. What do you think Ripple is doing here? Drinking tea and discussing the weather, BIS, crypto payments, interoperability, extension, task force, composition, Ripple. And we got XRP drops, Bank of the International Settlements explains fast payments design and adoption. We also find that collaboration between the public and the private sector in providing fast systems is important for adoption.
Fast payment systems enable people to pay for things digitally and instantaneously. For example, if you pay your fitness instructor or buy groceries using a fast payment system, that money is instantly available in the account of the provider, be it an individual or a business, no matter what time or day. Some examples are Twint in Switzerland, Pix in Brazil, UPI in India, or PromptPay in Thailand.
Fast payments have soared in popularity. This is likely because they allow digital transactions to be quicker and in many cases cheaper. This is helpful for e-commerce and for transactions between individuals. They may also help reach people that don't have access to banks and therefore don't have debit or credit cards. Fast payments have been widely adopted in some places, but not so in others. Different countries have taken different approaches to designing them. In our work, we find that designs that focus on the needs of the end user are important. For example, making it easier to pay bills or make person-to-person payments. We also find that collaboration between the public and the private sector in providing fast payment systems is important for adoption. This is the first step in exploring important design features of fast payment systems, And we hope that this kickstarts further research on this topic.
We got one from Chad Steinberger. Supply shocking coming as IBIT explodes out of the gate this morning. A full week ahead, BlackRock's going to absolutely scorch earth on buying BTC at any price.
And what from your stance is the biggest catalyst that is continuing to move crypto higher and Bitcoin specifically after we were anticipating more largely a sell the news type of event once the Bitcoin ETFs finally went public?
That's right. But I think the demand for these ETFs far exceeded anyone's expectations. By any measure, these are the most successful ETF launches of all time. And as you mentioned in the last segment, sometimes it comes down to simple supply and demand. If we looked last week, these Bitcoin ETFs purchased over 30,000 Bitcoin net, and Bitcoin miners only produced 6,000 Bitcoin. And as you said, that number is going to fall in half the amount miners are producing in a few weeks. More demand, reduced new supply. Sometimes it's as easy as that to explain why the price is going up.
We got 801 XRP, IMF trust bridges and money flows, a digital marketplace to improve cross-border payments from March 2023, 1 year ago. Talks about the cross-country marketplace model with tokenized money. Mentioned 3 models, Ripple, Stellar, and Strike. We got one from Perian DC, why every American should pay attention to Congress targeting digital assets. It's not just about Bitcoin or crypto. It's much bigger.
What is the Stop Crypto Ban campaign?
Well, that's our campaign to stop this bill.
Okay.
For all these reasons that we've been discussing, but you should care whether you're into Bitcoin.
What is the Stop Crypto Ban campaign?
Well, that's our campaign to stop this bill.
Okay.
For all these reasons that
what is the Stop Crypto Ban campaign?
Well, that's our campaign to stop this bill.
Okay.
For all these reasons that we've been discussing, but you should care whether you're into Bitcoin or you're not, because once a government bans an entire industry, where does it stop?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of precedent does that set?
Right.
What's next? So, and if you again come back to this example of China.
Mm-hmm.
What if, the person in power who controls this money system, what if they're not aligned with the LGBTQ community?
Mm-hmm.
What if you buy or attend, buy a pamphlet or attend an LGBTQ event? The government sees that, they're not aligned with that. Can they put you out of the system, make it impossible for you to pay your rent or survive? Or what if the government in charge is not aligned with something else that you're in?
Yeah.
So this isn't a fight about Bitcoin. The bill is a crypto digital asset bill, but it's much bigger than that.
It's a fight for human freedom, right? Like, it doesn't matter what group affiliation you claim or religious affiliation or like, if you cede that power to one centralized entity, then it's game over for human freedom.
Shout out to Steven Neroff for coming on the live show yesterday on the Extra Bullish Hour. If you missed it, make sure to check the repeat. We went viral and shut down YouTube. The craziest part is how obvious all this is. Everything lines up perfectly. They never expected someone like me to live to see the day their fraud plan came to fruition. Now I'm here to take it down. The greatest fraud machine ever known to mankind. Another one from Steven, who's ready for an upcoming deep dive into Eth-Gate and more. Join us Thursday, March 7th, 2024 at 1 p.m. PST or an insightful X Spaces hosted by the awesome 68J. I'll be there with 68, Ito, Steven, and also Fruition Productions. Eth-Gate will no longer be suppressed. I hope all you enjoyed this year's ETH Denver. This is the last one before your idols are outed as criminals. They truly are. And we got one from Expector. Grab your slice of the Expector world. Land plots selling for $99 on the website with the flexibility to play in crypto or USD. Engage in the thoroughly planned journey. Expector. We got Flare Networks. Dive into FTSO scaling. With scaling, FTSO can support 1,000 data feeds, crypto, stocks, metals, and more, empowering data-intensive use cases like ML, real-world assets. We got Sansom feed, Bitcoin climbing as high as 67.5K on the global crypto exchanges. It's the highest market value since November of 2021 and is within 1.4% of the all-time high. BTC realized profits have reached a 3-year high as average traders have been rewarded for holding. We got Yomi, XRP holders, better strap the hell in because I have a feeling about this one. Remember, I was the only person who called the SEC case pump a week before it happened based off of money flow indications I was tracking. I'm seeing a very similar action now. Let's see what happens. Altcoins. We got blockchain backer, total market cap of the entire crypto market poking through the 0.702. We saw a lot of altcoin movement with this one when it happened in 2020. For example, 2020 XRP went from 30 cents, 79 cents. In the following 3 days, strap in. And we got Crypto Bull 2020. XRP will soon be above 25 bucks. We got one from Dark Defender. XRP strolling strictly around our Fibonacci level at 64.62. The lines are clear and accurate. Checking on the MACD, Ichimoku, and the RSI indicators, XRP is expected to continue the uptrend as we predicted. We expected 91 cents to $1 in March, as indicated on the 28th of February. And take a look at this altcoin market cap chart here. As you can see, 2021 to 2024 is mimicking 2016 to 2018. The 2021-2023 run was just a pre-run for what's to come in 2024. And if we take a look at the total altcoin market cap here, if we're repeating the same BTC halving cycle like we did in the 2016 cycle, you can see as we led up to the halving here, the halving was July 16. Right at that halving date, we had a 50% crash. Before that monumental 2017-2018 run where XRP went from 005, 006 to 375, almost 76,000% gains. And if we continue to rhyme with the 2016 halving cycle as the charts continue to climb up into the halving point, and then we dipped about 50%, we can be on the lookout to something similar as this thing continues to climb. Be on the lookout for that April 2024 halving date. Be on the lookout for a correction leading up to it, and the continuation into another massive bull cycle. And with that being said, Batman and Bad Ladies, 27 trillion worth of liquidity is held at banks as liquidity. XRP solves that issue, unlocking trillions.
One of the things we all have to remember is that the value of a token over the long term is really going to be derived by its utility. What problem is it solving? How big is that problem? How many customers do you have? There's no question there's a lot of hype in this system, and I don't actually think that's a good thing. For Ripple, we use this digital asset called XRP to settle liquidity needs between banks. So today there's $27 trillion parked at different banks around the world so they can make payments between each other. Our view is you can use a digital asset like XRP to do that in real time. Because XRP has been so efficient, it settles a transaction about 3 seconds compared to Bitcoin.
So it just passes through that currency for that period of time.
That's correct.
With that being said, Batman and Bad Ladies, let a friend know, share this with a friend, and let them know that the greatest opportunity of multiple lifetimes is still at hand. But the train's left the station. Where will those bags be when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed? Later, glitches.
We on an island, please don't call me. The greatest coin ever created, the XRP army, and we all gon' make it. We don't hear no haters, adios, see you later. We just keep going up like elevator. Stay focused like a laser, and if you bought it, thank me later. Erase all your debt like erasers. Flying in a jet like a mason. Finally hit 2K with no retracement. You holding the standard with no replacement. No more dollars, paper chasing. I just made a killing like Jason. You see where we headed and you see what we facing. You either sleep or you waking.